Hi, well, thank you for joining me in the video where I'm gonna try something totally different. I want to make a clock, so I have a mold where I can put an insert clock in. I'm gonna use some LED lights and I'm gonna use dried flowers. Here is the whole bunch that I want to use. Nice pink ones. And different kind of grass flowers and some greenery. And I've got some moss that I have selected, and I'm gonna use stones. The lighter ones are glow in the dark and the other ones are real stones. And I got some glass pieces of glass stones. So let me start. First I want to use the Chameleon powder. I want to do that on the bottom of the clock. So I'm going to use a makeup brush or a makeup sponge to, well, brush it into the mold. So I brushed in the bottom and I will now clean off the mold everywhere where the powder has spilled. Also inside the mold. I never used real dried flowers yet, so this is new and a first for me. So that's all done. Cleaned off these sides. And now I can go and do the second part. I got my LED string with a few lights on it, and I will twist it around the pen to make a nice spiral out of it. I've got a nice spiral now, and I will put it into the mold, checking if it still works, if I didn't break a line. And now I will manipulate the string that it's nice and straight into the mold. And now I will place the first stones into the mold and try to secure the LED light. I have here some of the moss, and I'm gonna look for some nice, well, strands that are not completely brown. Well, I've got my first batch of resin mixed, so I'm gonna pour that in the mold. It's the Premium Art epoxy from Ultra Epoxy. And I will give my mold a little spray of the isopropyl, just to be sure that there will, well, that the bubbles don't stick to the mold. And the first layer that I will pour is only a thin layer. Extra spray of the isopropyl. Fix some of the stones, put them back on their place, and then I can start and put the moss inside of the mold. I'm trying to squeeze some small bits in between the string of the LED lights. And I will finish it off with some extra stones on top of the moss that I placed. And the first layer has cured. I got a second string of the LED lights, and I'm now gonna roll it on a thinner pen. Kind of the same process what I did with the first string of lights. I will get some tape and stick the beginning part of the string to the pen, and then I will roll it over the pen. And if that's done, I can take it off the pen and I will place it into the mold. And that battery pack I let go on the other side of the mold. And now I have to manipulate the string again, that it's all nice and even into the mold and not sticking too far out. So I mixed up extra resin for the second layer. I will pour that into the mold again. And again using the isopropyl to make sure that it will, the bubbles don't stick to the bottom. Because I don't want to go into the mold with a tool. Be sure that you mix it all correctly. Scrape the sides. That layer what I poured is still underneath the height of the clock insert. So I'm first gonna place some extra moss again. And now I'm gonna start using the dried flowers. I'm sticking it into the moss that I placed. And you need to keep in mind that you're making it upside down. So what you're gonna place first is also the first thing you're gonna see on the front side. So I'm cutting everything to the right length. And now I will fill it further with all the glow-in-the-dark stones and the normal stones. Well, that layer is also cured, so I made up a third batch of resin, and I will pour that into the mold also, using the isopropyl again. And I will fill it up, not completely till the end, because I will give it a back layer. But all the green needs to be kind of covered with the clear resin. And give this also a little spray of the isopropyl. And then also this layer I let cure. Now it's time for the back layer. I mixed the color already up in my resin. I've used black pigment paste. A small close-up from what I have right now. But in my resin I have black pigment paste and a deep purplish pigment paste also. So if the sun will shine on it, you kind of see the purplish tone coming through. So again, first the spray of the isopropyl again. And I hope to cover the whole lot, what is in my mold, with this resin. So no stones will be shown through the back side. kind of manipulating the wire of the LED lights so it will not stick out of the bottom but comes out of the back, because that makes it easier to put the battery packs on the back of the clock. And if you want to sponsor me or like what I do, you can buy me a coffee. And if you want to follow me on the Instagram, you also saw the QR code, and you can follow me what I do on the Insta. Well, it's all cured. Now I'm gonna see how I want to place the battery packs. See if it all matches out what I have in mind. And I will start to unmold it so we can see what I created. But that is the position that I want to have my battery packs. Now let's see what we have. And voila. It's very pretty. I really like it. So now I have to, I show you when the lights are on. Turn both battery packs on. And look, nice shiny light through the stones. And because I used glow-in-the-dark stones, those stones will glow as soon as you turn off the lights again. I will fix the battery packs with fast glue. You don't have to use much, but be sure if you're gonna fix them to the back that you still can replace the batteries, because otherwise you have a big problem. So the battery packs are in their place, and now I can start and put in the insert clock. There are metal clips delivered with it. So those I have to fix to the little clock, and then I can put it into the mold or into the creation of the epoxy what I made. And because it's the first time I ever used this kind of clock, I'm still have to figure out where I have to put the metal clips. So bear with me. And I thought I have to use 3, but you only use 2 of those metal clips. And then it's just push it in on its place. And that's it. I really love how it came out. What I'm now gonna do is, I've got some filled self-adhesive bottom. So I only have to make it on the right size. So I will put it down with the bottom up, put my piece on top of it, and then I just use a pen to draw the outlines. I will cut it on the right size and then stick it to the bottom. So now it's nice and soft, so you can place it on any surface that you want. I will post some pictures of the total end result on the end with a short video. And I hope you all enjoyed this video and hope to see you next time. Don't forget to leave a like. If you didn't subscribe yet, maybe consider subscribing. And well, if you want to support me, you can do it through Buy Me a Coffee, become a channel member here on YouTube. And well, I will say see you next time. Bye bye.